8 supplements I would never use. As an endocrinologist, I see many supplements that don't work, waste your money, and can even harm your health. So we're not just dealing with a financial issue, but also a health problem. These supplements can harm you, and I'll explain why in this video. There's a lot of marketing behind supplements, including medical professionals paid by pharma companies and compounding pharmacies to recommend ineffective and potentially dangerous products. So here's another video where I'll likely be threatened by the pharma industry for explaining things people often don't want to hear. What are these 8 supplements? Actually, there are 7 supplements. For number 8, I've listed several supplements that can be useful but dangerous if used without medical guidance, okay? So let's start with the top 7. What are these supplements? Number 1 is T3 thyroid hormone supplement, T3 formulas. These are often recommended for weight loss to boost metabolism. Folks, this is not a real thing, okay? Using thyroid hormone for aesthetics, speeding up metabolism, weight loss, or other benefits, as many suggest, is not valid. Thyroid hormone, especially T3, found in many formulas and products, isn't meant for these purposes. Thyroid hormone should only be prescribed for patients without thyroid function, post-surgery, or with hypothyroidism. It's not a supplement. That's dangerous. Using T3 as a supplement can make your thyroid lazy and stop producing hormones. This misuse can lead to serious thyroid disease. If prescribed T3, question your doctor to understand your diagnosis. For hypothyroidism, T4 is the hormone of choice, okay? T4 is the preferred option. So why does T3 exist? In rare cases, very few indeed, some patients with hypothyroidism don't improve and can't properly convert T4 to T. But this is an exceptional treatment. Few patients use T3 and not as a supplement. So avoid T3 unless you have a thyroid issue and a specific medical indication. Moving on to item 1 of thyroid supplements, another widely used one is Lugol's iodine. High iodine doses, often used to boost thyroid function, are actually a big myth. The thyroid needs iodine, but you can get it from food, even iodized salt. In specific cases like pregnancy, doctors may prescribe iodine with other vitamins. Why? 1 drop of Lugol's iodine gives 15 times the iodine you need. That's 10 to 15 times more. Some use 5 drops, but even 1 drop can harm you with iodine overload. How does this work? Short term, it may seem to help mild thyroid issues like hypothyroidism. Why? If you provide more iodine, especially in high amounts for the thyroid, it can briefly increase function. That's why Lugol's iodine is so popular. It can show quick results. However, when you take this over months, iodine accumulates in your body. This can lead to thyroid iodine saturation, potentially causing hormonal issues. The thyroid may develop hypothyroidism, unable to produce properly, or hyperthyroidism with excess production. It can become unbalanced. I see this daily. People who used Lugol's iodine now have hormonal problems, so stay away from Lugol's iodine. It does have medical uses like T3, but I'm being fair about Lugol's iodine. In some cases, doctors may prescribe it to patients having thyroid removal to reduce bleeding risk. Also, in thyroid storms or crises, Lugol's iodine may be used with other meds, but only under medical supervision, not as a supplement. Using it as a supplement is a big mistake. Talk to your doctor about this. As an endocrinologist, I often see thyroid issues caused by Lugol's iodine. If this applies to you, comment below if you've used these supplements and if they cause thyroid problems. It's important for others to learn from your experience. In the case of Lugol's iodine, this is extremely common. Also, tell me where in the world you're watching this video from, as I always like to know. You know I'm in Porto Alegre, so let me know where you are. The second supplement I want you to avoid is green tea capsules, which are banned in some countries. I'm not talking about drinking green tea, but the capsule supplements. These supplements have been linked to increased risk of liver damage, called fulminant hepatitis. Some patients even needed liver transplants because of this, so it can seriously harm your liver. Due to lack of regulation, you can unfortunately still easily find these green tea supplements. So Be very cautious with these green tea capsule supplements. Why? They're marketed as anti-inflammatory antioxidant supplements that supposedly prevent various diseases, even cancer. That's just marketing hype, you know? A diet rich in antioxidants can prevent diseases, but not a green tea pill, okay? Now, if you enjoy drinking green tea, that can be healthy. In moderation, yes, but avoid the capsules. Number 3, which also worries me, are supplements with cortisol formulas. What exactly is that? We naturally produce cortisol. Our adrenal glands, located above the kidneys, produce cortisol. Cortisol is vital for regulating blood pressure, sugar levels, and inflammation. Cortisol has many functions. Without cortisol, you can't survive. Cortisol supplements have gained popularity, but they're a scam. Why? Without a proper diagnosis of adrenal insufficiency, taking cortisol can cause high blood sugar, clotting issues, and increased blood pressure. The same issue I mentioned about thyroid can happen here too. The adrenal glands can become sluggish. After stopping supplements with cortisol like hydrocortisone, they may not function, leading to serious effects, including a sharp drop in blood pressure. So, this can potentially be very dangerous. Don't take cortisol or other forms like prednisone, dexamethasone, or hydrocortisone without a doctor's advice and diagnosis. Many patients use cortisol-based formulas without a diagnosis, thinking it'll boost health and energy. It might work short-term, but consequences follow. Remember, adrenal fatigue is often discussed online by non-endocrinologists. They give this diagnosis, which lacks scientific basis and doesn't actually exist, so it's not real. What does exist is adrenal insufficiency, which has various causes, including autoimmune conditions that destroy the adrenal glands. I'm not against cortisol, prednisone, or dexamethasone treatments. I'm talking about unnecessary supplements for false diagnoses like adrenal fatigue. Got it? Understood? The 4th supplement is controversial, and I wouldn't buy it. I'll explain why. It's collagen supplements. There's a lot of marketing hype around collagen supplements. In fact, many people message me from various pharmacies asking me to promote collagen supplements, thyroid supplements, or other products with a discount code. They offer me a percentage, sometimes up to 50%. So be cautious with these supplements. This explains why so many people promote them on social media. Got it? So why don't collagen supplements work? First, collagen is a protein. You can get collagen through your diet, for example. There are many foods that are sources of collagen. Our body does need collagen truly. The skin, for instance. But studies haven't shown health or skin benefits from supplements. So there are other ways to get collagen besides supplements, okay? The supplement doesn't target a specific area. Collagen is already abundant. As we age, we do lose some of this collagen. That's a fact. That's true, okay? I'm not saying it's false. However, collagen supplements weren't effective in improving these issues. Now, I won't be unfair to collagen here as with other supplements. Some people can't take protein sources or get enough from food. They can't meet their minimum needs or consume other sources like albumin or whey protein. Many have gastric discomfort with whey or intolerances. In these cases, collagen can be used as a protein source, but without the miracle promises of better health, skin, and everything else, okay? So, approach collagen supplements with caution. And supplement number 5 isn't actually a supplement, but a drug that shouldn't be used as one, tadalafil. It's trending now. Many people even take tadalafil before hitting the gym, thinking it'll boost their vascularity. Tadalafil is used to treat erectile dysfunction. Yes, it's medically prescribed. In some cases, it's used for pulmonary hypertension, which is high blood pressure in the lungs. So it has medical uses. I'm not against it, but as a supplement, often in those multi-ingredient formulas, you'll find tadalafil. Why is that? Because short-term patients feel better, more energy, vasodilation, even improved sexual performance. However, it's a medicine, not a supplement. Using it unnecessarily can have consequences, even affecting blood pressure. Many use it without need. It's becoming a problem due to its short-term vascular effects, understand? But you must be very careful with it. I wouldn't use this type of medication as a supplement either, agreed? Supplement number 6 is turmeric capsules. Turmeric, like green tea, has anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties with health benefits, but it's best used in cooking, like with chicken, not in capsule form, okay? So if you want to use turmeric, use it in food, not as capsules or those turmeric shots. I often see videos of people taking pure turmeric shots, thinking it'll help somehow. There's no scientific proof, okay? There are some studies, but they're low quality and don't really prove anything. If you want to use it, add it to food. I like to put a bit on chicken. Share your turmeric recipe here, just so I don't sound anti-turmeric. Number 7 is quite controversial, all right? You'll be surprised by what I'm about to tell you. Large studies show this supplement may increase the risk of atrial fibrillation. What supplement is it? Omega-3, often used for heart health benefits. You're thinking, hey, but why can it increase the risk of arrhythmia? For example, several studies have linked consuming 2 grams or more of omega-3, that's 2 pills, as many capsules or 1,000 milligrams, to an increased risk of atrial fibrillation, a type of arrhythmia. People take it for heart health, but there's a downside often ignored due to marketing. So what do I suggest? Eat fish rich in omega-3, tuna, sardines, salmon. I'm really into sardines right now. Used to love salmon, ate lots, now prefer sardines. Try nuts, seeds, whole grains, chia, and flax. You'll get those healthy fats naturally. Avocado's great too. No need for supplements, which may pose risks. That study you mentioned? It's true, but dosage matters. So, 2 or more grams of omega-3 can increase your risk of atrial fibrillation. Number 8 is supplements I'd use, but are often misused and can be dangerous. What are these supplements? I want to highlight calcium supplements here. They're useful, but not for minor back pain or any discomfort. People often say, oh, my back hurts. I'll take some calcium. You need a full evaluation. How's your thyroid hormone? How's your parathyroid hormone? How's your blood calcium, phosphorus, and magnesium? There are many vitamins and minerals to check before taking calcium, okay? Vitamin D supplements are also useful, but many people take them arbitrarily. They think, I should take this dose without testing, which can be harmful. Why? High vitamin D levels can increase arrhythmia risk and cause hypercalcemia, which is elevated blood calcium. Another supplement I wouldn't use, though potentially useful, is caffeine. Daily caffeine doses of 800 milligrams or more have been linked to heart risks. So be cautious, especially if you're a coffee drinker. As an ER doctor, I often saw young patients with anxiety or arrhythmias from caffeine supplements. Some already consume coffee and other caffeine sources, then add supplements, causing problems. Controlled caffeine doses can improve performance, but be careful with the amount. Remember what I mentioned earlier. Number 8 here isn't about banned supplements I'd never use, but ones that can be dangerous, okay? So, this number 8 is a bit different. Another supplement to be careful with is biotin, used for hair and nails, as it can alter thyroid hormone tests, TSH and T. It affects test results, not your thyroid, but can give a false impression, understand? This can cause confusion, so tell your doctor you're taking biotin for proper guidance. Doctors usually advise stopping biotin 3 days before tests to avoid interfering with results. Vitamin E supplements can also be dangerous if taken alone. In larger doses, it can increase the risk of bleeding or hemorrhage. So be careful and use it under medical supervision. On a scale of 0 to 10, how would you rate this video? If it's a 10, I'll make more videos like this one. Now I have a suggestion for another video to watch. It's about foods that don't raise blood sugar levels. These are good for people with diabetes or fatty liver. Want to know what these foods are? They're high-volume foods that make you feel fuller. Learning about nutrition helps avoid relying on supplements. Click here to watch the video and learn more about these foods. Take care. See you next time.